Don't be duped. Today I'm gonna be trying out the original Beauty Blender sponge and a dupe for it. First, we'll start with a size comparison. I know this one looks teeny tiny. It's actually much more spongy and bouncy. This one's a little bit more dense and a little bit more tough, even though it is bigger. Okay, this is them both after being wet, and you could see that the Beauty Blender is almost the same size as the dupe. Right off the bat, I can say that the Beauty Blender is much more plush, bouncy still, even though it's damp, and it has a much more velvetier feel, whereas the dupe kind of feels like you're touching a stress ball. Starting out with some concealer. On the right, I'll be using the dupe, and on the left, I'll be using the Beauty Blender. It is working well, however, I do have some streaks still. I can see that a lot of the product is being absorbed. Now let's go on to the Beauty Blender side. When you're blending in your concealer, you're gonna wanna use the tip to get the most precise application. And right off the bat, I could see that this product is being distributed really nice and very evenly. The Beauty Blender is really soft as I pat it on my skin, whereas the dupe was actually very tough. I love how seamlessly the left got blended out. I feel like I still need to blend out the right though. So let me go ahead and do that. Let's do the foundation test. I usually don't like using standard blender to apply my foundation. I also don't like when it starts to lift, which it's starting to do right here. I don't even think there's any more product on there to get my forehead. Let's go on to the next side. Seeing how well the Beauty Blender blended out my concealer, I'm really excited to see how it does with foundation, because I don't think I've ever used a sponge this small for all over my face, but I feel like it's blending out so much easier than the big one. This side looks super nice and airbrushed, and this one looks cakey still. That is the finish of the foundation and the concealer using the dupe on the right and the Beauty Blender on the left, and finishing off with the Beauty Blender everywhere so that I could get a nice seamless finish. And I think that the Beauty Blender takes the cake.